It is a bit of a struggle if you have facial hair. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Fina and you're watching Fee's Memoirs. And today I'm going to be talking about something a little bit different because we all, probably most of us anyway, suffer from this issue, and we want to look for, ways to get rid of it. We want to look for ways to tackle this issue. So I am here to help you out because I have been helping myself out get this situation under control. So I hope that you guys like this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe, and let's just get right into the video. So this video is basically going to be tips on how to get rid of facial hair. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the different types that are out there, and also I'm going to give you my methods that I use for myself to get rid of my mustache area. So there are some methods that you don't even need to step out of your house to get results, like tweezing or using an epilator. So these two techniques are very similar in the way that they pull hair, because that's what they're doing. They're literally pulling the hair from the skin. Now, tweezing will be a little bit more time consuming, while epilator will be a lot quicker, but probably a lot more painful. And the reason I put them both together is because they're painful and they pull the hair right from the root in the same kind of motion, if you get what I mean. Both, I guess, relatively affordable depending on what model you're going for. But before you go ahead and tweeze or pluck, you can try maybe a numbing cream first, and then go in and then do your business. If you're lighter in complexion, then you can actually go for this option. You can actually lighten the hair on your face by bleaching them, and if you bleach them, basically they become less obvious. They're still going to be there, but they're less obvious. Unless you're in sunlight. I do notice that if you're in sunlight, they are not as, I guess, incognito as you want them to be. So another option is to use a facial removal cream. It's just like the ones for your legs, but these ones are formulated for your face because they're not as harsh. Do not use hair removal creams that are formulated for your body or that are marketed to be used for your body, like your legs. For your face, go for the ones that clearly states face on them or upper lip or whatever on them, but not for the body. Now what these do is that you put them on for a prescribed amount of time, and it kind of melts away the hair and just kind of dissolve it, and it just takes the hair away as you're wiping it off. So waxing will be similar to the epilator and the tweezer, because again, you're pulling the hair. But the good thing about the wax is the fact that when you pull it, majority of the hair comes out, so you can actually get a whole section, like half of your lip or your eyebrow or whatever, can actually be pulled out all together, in one super motion. So you can actually look into those as well. They come in, little jars that you can actually mix up, or just get the way they are and put it on there, put the strip over it and pull. Or you can make a homemade one as well. There are different recipes out there. They can be messy, or these days they can be, pre-done for you, and you just have to place and pull. Treading. Again, treading is very similar to tweezing and epilating, but treading is you kind of have to be a little bit more skilled if you're going to do it on yourself, because you have to know the hand motion for it, and you kind of just pull the thread across, and it pulls the hair as it goes along. Mostly used for eyebrows. These days people use it for their chin or their down their neck or whatever, and they also use it for their upper lip. Also be used for your sideburns as well. Again, it's probably quicker than tweezing, but you have to have the right hand motion, and there are places out there that do it for you, so you can always look out for those as well. You can also try trimming or shaving. Now, depending on obviously the length of whatever it is or wherever it is that you're going to be dealing with. With your eyebrows, you can actually try trimming it. With your mustache area or your chin or whatever, you can try shaving it as well. This is a technique that I don't particularly use, because in my experience and with my body, my hairs grow back very blunt and they're very, very painful. When I touch them by accident, they actually kind of cut me because my hair is quite thick. That's why that technique is not the best for me. But again, everyone is different. I know people who actually shave their face and they swear by this, so everyone is different. You can actually look it up. It's kind of like a huge craze, and it was kind of controversial when it first came out, but you can look it up and see if that method would be suited for you as well. If you think that you don't want to go through this hassle of kind of doing this every day or every couple of days or every week or every month or whatever, and you just want something a little bit more stress-free, then you can look into laser hair removal. These days they are ones available for everybody, so light skin tones and dark skin tones as well. You just need to be able you just need to go do your research, basically call into a laser clinic in your area, have a consultation with them and see exactly what the procedure is going to be like. From what I've heard, they're quite expensive, so just look at that and see if you can afford it. If not, you can save up and maybe go towards that route. Another permanent option is to do electrolysis. I think I pronounced that right. I'm going to put the word right here. And this is now a growing technique as well that a lot of other people use for a more permanent solution. If you're afraid of needles, I'm not sure if you should be going down this route, but again, find somewhere that does it and consult with them and see if it's something that you'd be interested in. But basically the idea behind it is a small needle is inserted into the skin to destroy the cell that grows hair, or that causes hair to grow. There are also tablets and creams out there that you can use to stop the hair growth or minimize them, depending on, again, how your hair grows, the rate that it grows in. You could try hormone pills out there. Again, this is something that you should do if you go to your doctor, and they can talk to you about how to get them prescribed and see if you're a suitable candidate to get your to get these pills or this, you know, this drug, I guess. And the other option then again is a prescribed cream where you rub it the way you would rub the one where you wipe off. For the permanent cream alternative, is just continuous use of that will actually give you results down the line, maybe a couple of months, depending on how fast your hair grows and the aggressiveness, I guess, of it as well. So have a talk with your doctor to see which of these would be a great one for you to go for. I'm not sure what the prices are like, but if this is something that you think is going to suit your lifestyle, then definitely investigate. Now, to talk about the things that I do for myself that I think is the best thing, I do get like a little bit of, you know, hair around my upper lip, and I do get a little bit around my chin sometimes, just little annoying ones, and then on my throat as well. And I know a lot of people out there who actually have them, and I see them on a day-to-day basis. So this is for everyone out there who just have a little bit of embarrassing hair issue, even if you get them in like little places that you don't want them to be on. I'm not going to name places, but you know what I'm talking about. Then these are the techniques that work for me, and I have sensitive skin, so just bear that in mind as well when you're watching this. So I like using the hair removal creams on my face because they're very easy for me to do. I can put them on my face while I get other things done around the house. You know, obviously with my timer on, and once the time is set, I go and I wipe it off, wash my face, and that's it, done. The only reason I don't do it often is that it's just because my skin again is sensitive, even though I use a sensitive one, but it's still sensitive enough, and I don't really like to irritate my skin too much, so I just don't do it often. And because I use a lot of oils and serums on my face, I don't want, you know, any interaction to happen that will cause a burn on my face. Apart from that, I use a tweezer. A tweezer is great for like little hairs that sprout up out of places that just look unsightly. For me anyway, they look unsightly. And just, you know, get in there, get a magnifying mirror and just pluck it, or get whatever mirror you have, look really close and just pluck that one. Very easy, very effective, and you know, it won't go back for like another couple of days or weeks or whatever. Again, depends on yourself, but for me it takes about a week or two before I even see it again. The other alternative that I use again is threading, sometimes depending on how much time I have and how much I guess I have to get rid of on my upper lip especially. My most favoritist way, if that's a word, of getting rid of facial hair or hair around your neck, chin or neck or whatever, is basically using this little product that I came across on this app called Cute. It's a very effective tool that is used for taking off hair. Basically, it's like a little spring, and when you you open up the spring and you close it around the area, it picks up the hair, it locks the hair in between the springs, and you just wind it up and it just kind of takes off the hair, which is pretty cool actually, and it's kind of therapeutic in a way. It is painful first when you first do it, but after that you don't even notice it. And this is the cheapest way to get rid of your hair, because it cost me less than €5 to get this. I think it was like €2 or €3 to get this. That's including shipping as well. So just look around the internet for it. This is the best way that I get rid of hair. Sometimes on my eyebrows and my top lip, chin, and wherever else I think I need to get a little bit of, you know, zzzz. If you have hair on your face or whatever, you should not really feel like shy about it. It is part of who you are. It's just how our bodies are. If you're hairy, just embrace it or find out ways to get rid of it. Just make sure that you're doing it in a very safe environment and in a very safe manner, because everyone is different. So what works for me might not work for you. Do your research, and if it comes down to it, if you're trying things that are a bit more extreme, then consult your doctor, because it is important to have something that is, I guess, extreme supervised, because you don't want to cause harm to yourself, especially not your face, because that could be your money maker. Okay. So I'll talk to you guys later, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you like my video, and if you want to check out more videos from me, definitely go see, you know, what I have on my channel, and give this one a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and share it with your friends, you know, share it over Facebook, and let the world know how to get rid of hair under your faces, and that it's okay as a woman or a man or whatever to have hair in places that shouldn't be, because you know what, we're fearfully and wonderfully made, and you know, we should just really embrace the way we are. But if you're feeling a certain way about it, then I understand if you want to get like a little bit of help. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking, I'm gonna stop rambling, I'm gonna let you guys go enjoy your day or your night, and I should talk to you guys later. All right, Fina out.